Today we're going to be finding out which one of my electric razors does a better job when I haven't shaved for a few days. I know I don't have a ton of hair, but I come in patches and it's a little difficult to actually just the texture of my hair. It's just how it's kind of weird. I have a weird facial hair. I know some gets really full. Mine are just kind of like long and kind of wiry. They're kind of hard to get at. But I usually use the Panasonic Arc 5. But today we're going to be testing it against the Philips Norelco i9000 Prestige Ultra because this is my brand new electric razor, and so far it's been the best razor I have. But I haven't put it to the test against like a 3 or 5 day shave just because I love shaving with this so much. I've been shaving every single day. But I waited a few days, and I know that the Panasonic Arc 5 is a trustworthy razor that usually does a phenomenal job at this longer hair. So we'll get straight into this one. This one has the 5 foils, rectangle foils, so it does typically a really good job at getting these kind of hairs. So let's just go straight into it, and you can just hear it mowing it down. Just absolutely phenomenal when it comes down to getting these longer hairs. The one thing I can note is I never really like getting this area with the Panasonic Arc 5. It's because it is kind of large, and sometimes I find it a little bit more difficult to maneuver. But as for picking up those longer hairs, the more trickier hairs to get, I think it does a really good job. And I haven't fully, it's hard to actually shave without a mirror, but I do feel that it does a really fantastic job at getting these spots. But I wanted to see how my Philips Norelco 9000 does. So I still feel like just a quick couple passovers. It did a fairly good job on this side, but left a little bit. Usually you got to go over it a few more times. But let's just see how the Philips i9000 works. So for this one, I'm going to change the settings here to intense, and then we're just going to start working our way in here. And another thing to know is these LED lights right here. Blue means you're not pressing hard enough, green is good, and then orange is like you're pressing too hard. Like I said, I can't really see just because I don't got a mirror. So it is kind of hard to tell how I'm doing with this. So go over this a few times. Go over the face. This area up in here. And we kind of just see. Now I know I wasn't supposed to drag it like that. Always in circles with this thing. So kind of just feeling the different sides. So surprisingly, when I feel my chin, there's like patches that the Panasonic Arc 5 actually missed down here. Maybe I just didn't do it good enough, but I think I thoroughly pressed down in that area. While this one, while there is still a little bit of hair, it is much smoother. Like I said, these were quick shaves, so they're not like a full shave. When I'm feeling this, it's pretty even, maybe a little bit smoother on the right. I expected that just because it has the negative 0.08 mm right here, so it's gonna get underneath. It's gonna pull up that root. But both very good. I honestly, this has been my go-to for thicker stubble, and maybe I'll still use it, but I'm actually pretty surprised at the result that like on the chin area, I can definitely feel on this left side that this actually missed quite a bit right in this area, while this one is actually super smooth. Very interesting result. And maybe, let's do another few passes just to see if it is just me not shaving correctly. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot better, but yeah, It's very strange. It's a really good shave on both sides. I think they both do really well. But I feel for some reason the i9000 did a much better first pass. Um, so yeah, it's hard to say because this has been my go-to for longer, thicker stubble. But I'm thoroughly surprised and happy with the results from the i9000 Prestige Ultra because I didn't expect it to be this good with those longer hairs. Honestly, I'm very happy with this razor. So far, this is my favorite razor. I still love the Panasonic Arc 5, guys. Does a fantastic job, but this thing is just knocking out of the park if you can afford it and if it's in stock. My opinion, get this one. It's just crazy good, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day and take care.